from the top of the lungs.
From the top of the lungs.
Shout from the top of your lungs.
And that is a wrap. We are in Bimini at the Blue Water Marina, back where we started, and just showered. We are so exhausted. Probably I look exhausted. We showered, Katie shaved. Now she's manicuring her face, she's grooming. Yeah. Do you have anything to say about the last 24 hours?
I said it was a tough one, just for some, like, mentally. I think it was all the lightning and just, like, then our watch schedules got thrown off, so that didn't benefit anyone.
We are so hungry. We are going to take the rest of the day to rest, eat, and relax. It's been a hot day here in Bimini. The temptation to go buy food was real, and I got a little grumpy about cooking, but it turned out good and it's going to be delicious. That is what is going on aboard Seawind.
I want to show the cozy den.
You want to show the cozy den?
Yeah. We have to do a boat tour sometime.
Yeah, I know. I watched a movie and we took a nap in here today. So sometimes we lay with our head facing
And it's like
that way,
dark.
and it's like a little dark den.
We'll get out of the way so they can see it.
Right. And then we need to do a boat tour and like properly show everything about our boat, huh?
Yep.
So we have a tofu scramble with kale, mushrooms, and onions with seasoning. And sweet potato hash browns. Also, don't ask me how I had the patience to grate sweet potatoes. Okay, finished product. Katie's getting grumpy because I'm still filming. I don't blame her though.
Delaying food.
I know.
Always.
All right, this is a communal dinner.
Let's go.
We're gonna just chow down. Ah, what a beautiful spotted eagle manta ray. A frequent flyer through the marinas of Bimini Island. In fact, that reminds me of when we first came to the Bahamas. Let's take a trip down memory lane. Cheers.
Land ho!
Land ho! We're in the Bahamas.
You're gonna go down past this marina.
Yeah, I filled out a bunch of forms. It was slightly intimidating. First country I've ever checked into. We are officially checked in completely. Wow, 3 months cruising permit and a fishing license. You know, in all the excitement when we first checked into the Bahamas in Bimini, we barely allowed ourselves to take in this beautiful island because of the overwhelming urge to start exploring everything this archipelago had to offer. Now that we were here again, we took a bit of time to really soak in the undiscovered parts. We went for a dinghy ride north to a newly developing place called Resort World. It's hard to believe that this is Bimini and not some other island completely. It looks like they are building it with the aims of attracting very large boats and very wealthy people. The cost for our 32-foot Seawind to stay at this marina is approximately $212 per night, which comes to almost $7 per foot of boat compared to our pricing at the Blue Water Marina of $1.50 per foot, or $48 per night, with a more in touch with the local culture vibe. There are hundreds of docks here and only a few boats. There were lots of new houses in development, and the tall trees resembling pine tree forests were both beautiful and confusing to see on the island. Last night in the Bahamas. So we came to the Big Game Club. We have never been here, and this is a restaurant. Looks like really good food. So we are having our last Bahamian beer, Sands. Cheers.
Sands or Click?
I don't know, yeah.
Which one?
Oh,
Which one? I like Sands.
I think the Sands.
Yeah. Really good.
Hey everyone, I'm Parker.
And I'm Katie.
And this is our boat, Seawind. I bought Seawind in 2016 with my entire savings and no clue what it would take to turn her into what she is today. With the help of my dad and a few friends, I slowly tackled project after project, transforming this old boat into what I envisioned when we first met. Halfway through this 5.5-year project, I met Katie, and we've been inseparable ever since. In truth, this only shows a fraction of what it really took in order to get to where we're at today, in a beautiful Anchorage, making this video.
Together, we have come a long way. We have learned the beautiful and brutal lessons that the water has to offer. We have come to know heartache and loss and to dance despite it all. I work a full-time job on the go, which presents its own unique challenges and opportunities. But at the end of the day, it's our desire to move slowly and live fully that makes it all worth it.
Sailing Seawind is our unique attempt at showing how we choose to live with a lighter carbon footprint, how we plan to make our mark on this ever-changing world. It's a place for us to show that every one of us is connected, and that we will all go further together. The next morning, with a bittersweet feeling and light east winds forecasted, we checked out of the country. After almost 3 months and over 700 miles of sailing and living amongst these beautiful Bahamian islands, we set off for Florida's eastern shore. Well, we have about 15 miles to go.
16, I just checked.
Oh, 16 miles to go. It's been a very, very rolly day, but we were expecting that. We haven't been hit by any rain yet. Yeah, since we're downwind, we can smell like exhaust fumes in the patch that I have on the exhaust flex pipe. We can smell the adhesive from the tin tape, and it just is disgusting. So we've been sitting up on the bow, just kind of rolling back and forth, and yeah. We've had a lot of power boats come by. I think Trio is like maybe 3 to 5 miles in front of us.
Probably that. We
Can't see them anymore. They've been engulfed by the rain clouds. The pull on the jib stops it from collapsing, so that's kind of nice. I don't have the pole extended quite enough, so there is still a little bit of a belly, but we are downwind sailing and you kind of want a little bit of a belly in the sail. And if we need to put it away real quick, we don't have to take the pole down, we just throw the whole thing up, and then the pole will be secured by the jib sheets being tightened up. So we will be anchoring in Lake Sylvia once we enter the I can't remember, it's Fort Lauderdale.
Port
What is it?
Everglades.
Port Everglades Inlet. The Port Everglades Inlet. So, that's what we're doing. Celebration of us being back in Florida, or back in the United States, and also we're in Florida. We're having one of our favorite beers, the Funky Buddha. And, Cap says, "Open the bottle, open your mind." So apparently, we're going to be enlightened.
And the caps say different things.
Yeah. So your moment of zen. They both say that.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers to a good crossing.
This might be my second favorite compared to our
pumpkin.
Yeah.
This is delicious. Yeah, this Floridian is amazing. She's frozen. She cannot eat until I put the camera away. We have one of our famous bowls. That's it. You can see what's in it from right there. I'm not saying it. Good word tired and hungry. Love you.